Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the recently released Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, newest in the MCU. Yeah. Now, I actually went to go see this last Saturday, and I don't know when you're watching this, but I went to go see this on March 16th, 2019, on a Saturday, at the movies, alone. Yeah. So, it was pretty good. It was really good, actually. I loved it. Like, I would give it a 100%. I'm just gonna say that, like, at the beginning of the video. It hasn't even been, like, well, it wasn't 50 seconds yet. Whatever. Alright. I actually even have the ticket for it. Yeah, it's hard to see because it looks backwards. I still have the ticket for it. Yeah. So, about the movie, like, it currently has like a 79% score on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's certified fresh. First it had like an 85, then it went down to an 84, then an 83, then, even though this is like a certified fresh movie, I think this is kind of underrated for what it is. I mean, the critics love it, but I think they should like love it more, if you know what I'm saying. The audience review on Rotten Tomato, 57%? What? Why? Those are trolls. Those are the same stupid trolls who were trolling the movie before they even saw it. Like, like 3 weeks before it came out. Alright. So basically, in this movie, the main character, Carol Danvers, played by famous actress Brie Larson, doesn't have any memory of like who she was in her past, and she's like a Kree, you know what I'm saying? A Kree is like an alien race, and they're enemies with the Skrulls and stuff. And like she's still getting like trained and stuff by like the very guy who like found her and started training her, but she can't really remember that till like the middle of the movie. I forgot the guy's name, okay? But I can tell you, it's really good. Like, especially Nick Fury in this movie. Nick Fury is like golden in this movie. Samuel L. Jackson in his best, and the CGI on Samuel L. Jackson to make him look younger, it is amazing. That is some of the best CGI I've seen in forever. I really love this movie. Like, it's got comedy, it's got action, it's got emotional moments. Um, it's got feel good moments. It's good. It's great. I love it. Alright. So what happens into the story is like, they're training, and then like she goes on this mission, like the flippin' like supreme intelligence like thing that like I can't remember the name of the flippin' doctor like Kree in the movie like either like the old woman with short hair who like the one who was like the good Kree, the other good Kree besides Captain Marvel, who was like she started like secretly trying to like save the scroll, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then like the supreme intelligence were just taking this form. Anyway, so like she goes on this mission with the other Kree to stop the scroll, and it's really good. And then like she basically like they don't win, and so like the guy and like the other Kree just like basically ditch her. They just ditch Captain Marvel like right there. And then like it turns out that the Skrull are like trying to get some access codes, and everybody's just like, oh, I bet they want to like take over the Kree with him, and like well, everybody in the audience who are watching the movie. And anyway, they don't find it. She escapes. Like they bring back all these memories that like were hidden from her, like brainwashed, like Wolverine style. Anyway, I love like chemistry of the characters. It is so good. It is amazing, especially between Captain Marvel, Nick Fury. Not to mention like Captain Marvel's like best friend. Well, yeah, before she like came to Earth. This movie is just flat out a feel good movie. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Anyway, so like, she escapes, and when she escapes from the scroll ship, man, that is hilarious. Like, especially when it's just like that one scroll is like, she's like, man, you know what I'm saying? All right, so like that scene was one of like the most action-packed, most fun, most funny, like humorous. It was good. So like she crash lands on Earth into a blockbuster. See, this movie was set in 1995 before Infinity War. Into a flipping blockbuster video. Nostalgia alert. Nostalgia alert. Oh yeah, and that's another thing about this movie. I love the nostalgia. Now, I wasn't alive in the 90s. I was born in like the early 2000s, though, I was, well, pretty close to being born in the 90s, but. Anyway, I just got a whole bunch of things, like, and there's even like a Happy Days reference in there, even though Happy Days is about people in like the 50s, and it was a 70s TV show. I love Happy Days. Like, I used to watch them a lot more than I do now, but like now I got a lot of time. But I still love them. I still watch them, and it's just like a Fonz lunchbox and stuff. It's just hilarious. They're like references to how bad the internet was back in 1995. Like they're trying to like open up a file. That's my watch. Nick Fury and like Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, and her best friend trying to open up a file, and it was hilarious. Like they're just like trying to open it up, and it's like beep 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 beep. It's like taking a lot. It wasn't like beeping, but it was just like taking a long time. You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious. I just love this movie. Like it was like it is worth seeing again. I love it. I mean, it's not the best MCU film ever, but it's better than a lot of MCU films, and I love pretty much all MCU films except for two. And the two that I don't love... Wait, is it two that I don't... Oh, it's one that I don't love. And the one that I don't love, I think is okay. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. Anyway, see, there's only one MCU film that I don't love. There are no MCU films that I thought were bad at all. But I loved Captain Marvel. I loved it, like, legit. And there's, like, the scene with, like... Anyway. Scene on the train where, like, like, one scroll, like, takes the shape of, like, a grandma, like, like, a grandma. And she, like, notices that. And she, like, punches the scroll, and everybody's like, you know what I'm saying? It was just hilarious. Anyway, I'll give this movie all 100%. I loved it. It was like such a good day. That movie made my day. I loved it. Like, I felt like my life was complete when I saw that movie. It was just feel good, laugh, And Goose the cat was hilarious too. And Goose the cat's not really a cat, it's a Flurrigan. But anyway, so the plot is like, she eventually, when she goes back to like see her best friend and stuff, she finds out that the Kree are actually the bad ones and the Skrull are actually just the good ones. And she tries to end the war, And the main villain is the guy who found her. And it turns out he found her. And so she was like in a plane with like the doctor lady thing. Rebellious Kree. Good one. The other good Kree. And it had like some Kree power source on it. And like, I'm not going to get into it, but Captain Marvel's DNA combines with that energy power source. And so that's why the guy wants her. He's just like, he wanted the weapon, but now he has the weapon, but it's just a little harder to control. And anyway, it's just a feel-good movie. I loved it. I'll give it a 100%. Like, subscribe,